Hi geeks, welcome to my channel. Today we're shopping at Trader Joe's. We are continuing the new year with a bang because there's so many new items as well as new Valentine's Day arrivals. So let's go check them out and see what there is to buy this week. Starting outside with the plants, the money tree is a great way to bring in the new year for $12.99. 6-inch tulips are already arriving for the spring for $5.99. Not sure how to pronounce this one, bromeliads for $12.99. Lunar New Year mums are always a nice pop of color to see this time of year, and it comes with a red envelope for $5.99. There's also the Stephanotis plant with a lot of little bulbs, which I assume will bloom into flowers for $17.99. Yellow dragon fruit is back. This is great for digestion, although it doesn't seem to work on me, for $3.99. Pomelos are also in season and $2.29 each. Blood oranges, you can get a 2-pound bag for $2.99. Sumo oranges, these are my favorite. These are $2.49 each. There's also Meyer lemons for $1.99 a bag. They also have a 2-pound bag of Sumo oranges, but they're smaller in size than the ones you buy individually, and these are $4.99 a bag. This is a better deal, so I'll definitely be grabbing a bag. Passion fruit rounds are still here for $2.99. Dried Australian red papaya is back. This is unsweetened and unsulfured, and it only contains one ingredient, which is nice to see. These are on the chewier side, like fruit leather, and this is $2.99. Pink Lady apple chips are also back. These are sprinkled with cinnamon and are $2.29 a bag. Crispy crunchy coated peanuts are also back if you missed them the first time around, and it comes in a resealable bag for $2.79. Moving on to something new, elevated mixed nuts. This includes roasted and salted cashews, almonds, macadamias, and pecans. These nuts were sourced whole and intact rather than being in bits or pieces, and they come from 3 different countries on 3 different continents. Pecans and almonds from the USA, cashews from Vietnam, and macadamia nuts from Kenya for $5.99. There's also new honey roasted macadamia nuts and cashews. This includes halved macadamia nuts that are glazed with cane sugar and honey and then roasted to caramelize the coating. The cashews are roasted with sunflower oil and salted, so you'll get a crunchy, buttery flavor of both nuts along with a contrast of a salty and sweet combination for $4.99. There's a new chocolate peanut butter lovers nut mix. This includes cashews, peanuts, cocoa dusted dark chocolate almonds, milk chocolate peanut butter cups, mini pretzel sticks, and tiny chocolate chip cookies. This is another great sweet and savory snack mix for a movie or game night for $5.49. Moving on to the bakery section, there's a new European grains and seed spread. Trader Joe's partnered with a Danish bakery who uses a hearty sourdough rye bread base and then adds flax seeds, sunflower seeds, rye flakes, and wheat bran before baking it to a deep brown hue. This is moist and somewhat dense, and it's also slightly sweet and nutty, and this is $3.49. There's been a lot of talk about the new sprinkle cake bites. Anything with sprinkles on it are so cute. If there's a birthday coming up, this would be great to bring and share with coworkers or for a Valentine's Day party with your friends. Also great for afternoon tea or a baby or bridal shower. These don't have the best reviews so far, but you can decide for $3.99. For the love of chocolate mousse cake is back. This tastes the same as the seasonal mini mousse cake bites that come out, but this is definitely in a bigger cake size for $5.49. Gluten-free Madeleine cookies are available for $3.49. Moving to the freezer section, there's new vegetable dumplings. These are classic dim sum style wrappers filled with chives and vegetable dumplings and are vegan. This is made for us by a supplier in Vietnam. Each floral shaped wrapper includes a well-seasoned mix of veggies that includes chives, shiitake mushrooms, bamboo shoots, and cabbage. You can steam them, microwave, or cook them on a stovetop. You could totally do dim sum at home now, I feel like, with all the different Asian frozen food at Trader Joe's, and you get 12 pieces for $3.99. Teriyaki mushroom mini bao buns have officially arrived in the freezer section. These are teriyaki miso seasoned mushrooms and mixed vegetables in a classic bao bun. This is made by a supplier in Vietnam. This starts with a mix of sliced oyster, king oyster, and shiitake mushrooms, along with chopped carrots, onions, and spring onions for a nice variety of flavors and textures, and it's all sauteed in a teriyaki miso sauce. After that, they stuff it into mini rolls of dense and slightly sweet bao buns, which have a light and fluffy consistency. 3 bao buns are 190 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 380 milligrams of sodium, 33 grams of net carbs, 8 grams of sugar, 5 grams of protein, and for those that care, it does contain soybean oil, 9 pieces in a bag for $4.79. Tofu sheets are also back. I love tofu, and I've tried these tofu sheets in Trader Joe's frozen green curry. Obviously, you can add them to curry or a soup or saute it or even use it as a wrap. Love that this is only made with 2 ingredients for $2.99. The organic acai bowl is not new, but now has new packaging and comes in a new vibrant colored box. This is a great option for the new year if you're looking for a healthier breakfast or snack option for $3.99 a bowl. Sweet ripe plantains are new. This is sliced, fried, and ready to eat. Made by a supplier in Honduras, these were made with sliced ripened plantains by slowly pan frying and caramelized to a golden brown. This can be easily prepped at home with just a few minutes in the frying pan, air fryer, or conventional oven. Pair this with roasted chicken or a savory breakfast or rice and black beans for $2.49. There's new Portuguese donuts. This is what I'm most excited about this week. Made by a supplier in Portugal, these are light and airy Portuguese donuts that were hand fried until golden brown and hand filled with a rich chocolate hazelnut filling and then finished with powdered sugar on top. This includes 4 donuts, and all you need to do is thaw it at room temperature for about an hour and enjoy it for $3.99. Just a reminder that the double chocolate croissants are here in the freezer. They are still around and would make a great option for a Valentine's Day breakfast for $5.49. Chocolate cheesecake bites are back. I heard these aren't overly sweet, and I love these type of desserts where you can just portion control it and take up one piece out at a time if you want a little sweet treat here and there. And it's also great to serve to guests because it's easy for everyone to grab a piece for $4.99. There's still some holiday items left, and I couldn't believe the store actually had a markdown for the gingerbread cookies, which were completely gone at my location. These were marked down to $1.99, which is $1 less. Cookie thins, all 3 flavors of the cookie thins are back now that the holidays are over. There's Meyer lemon, vanilla, and ginger for $4.49 a box. Caramel palmiers are back. These are puff pastry biscuits. I always want to get them from Costco, but the container is just too much for me to finish. So this is the perfect size with 12 cookies for $2.49. Dark chocolate mini heart cookies are back for Valentine's Day. These are dark chocolate covered shortbread cookies. Just a heads up, the actual shortbread cookie isn't the regular white shortbread cookie, but it's a dark chocolate one, so it's a double dark chocolate cookie for $3.99. Another new item to be excited about, the dark chocolate and almond cookie tiles. This is made by a Thai supplier. They take a large thin sheet of golden cookie batter and then swirl in bits of dark chocolate and slivered almonds, which is then sealed in with another thin layer of batter. The sheets are baked until they reach a crunchy, almost caramelized texture, then cut into bite-sized snappy squares. I'd use this as an ice cream topping or make little mini ice cream bite-sized sandwiches for $3.99. More ways to celebrate Valentine's Day this year with sugar cookie dough hearts. These are new and in the refrigerated section. Each cookie comes pre-decorated with a pink heart at the center with no food dye or coloring because the pink color is made from vegetable juice. Just preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the cookies on a parchment-lined or lightly greased baking sheet and let them bake for 12 to 14 minutes. Each package makes 12 cookies for $3.99. Dark chocolate covered bonbon cookies are new. This has a dark chocolatey mousse center and sprinkled with cocoa nibs. Made by an expert chocolatier in Belgium, each piece starts with a crispy circular vanilla cookie topped with a delicate and fluffy dark chocolate mousse that's enrobed with yet another layer of rich Belgian dark chocolate and finished with a sprinkle of crunchy roasted cocoa nibs. And you get 10 cookies for $2.99. There is never a dearth of chocolate options at Trader Joe's, especially this time of year. They just got in new teensy candy bars made by the same supplier that makes the Wicked Good mini chocolate bars for Halloween. So these bars have a base of a dense and creamy nougat, which are covered with sweet and sticky caramel and chopped peanuts and then coated with a layer of milk chocolate. So basically a mini Snickers bar. This comes in a resealable bag with about 30 pieces for $3.49. And there's still candy cane JoJo's if you want some. Also, there's new dark chocolate covered caramels. This starts with a super sweet chewy square of lightly salted vanilla tinged caramel that's coated in a layer of dark chocolate. The bitter elements of the chocolate bring out the vanilla in the caramel, while the delicately salty and sweet notes of the caramel heightens the chocolate's muted fruity flavors. And these are $5.49 a bag. Belgian chocolate hearts are back again with a different packaging. These are great as little gifts to teachers or just for yourself to not overindulge. There's only about 7 or 8 pieces for $1.79. The Cachet pink and red heart boxes filled with milk, dark, and white chocolates are back for $6.99. I got X&O gummies last year and surprisingly didn't love them as much as I thought I would, but I'm not a big gummy person either, so don't let me deter you because they keep coming back every year for a reason, and you could play tic-tac-toe with this for $3.49. Jelly bean hearts are also back. I'm not a big jelly bean person, but these are literally the best jelly beans I've tried, and they are plump and juicy and have the perfect amount of chewiness that makes it really enjoyable to eat. The white ones are coconut, and I forget what the red and pink ones are, but I remember liking the pink hearts that are speckled the best for $1.49. Conversation heart candies. These are classically sweet, tart, and crumbly little hearts that have little adorable terms of endearment like love, wow, yum, fave, and of course TJ's. It's a pastel mix of white, pink, and yellow hues courtesy of vegetable juices and beta-carotene for 99 cents a box. Valentine's sprinkles are also back, which includes white, pink, and red hearts along with the regular classic shaped sprinkles for $1.99. Moving on to more new items that arrived earlier this month, Organic Concord Grape Jelly is made with organic Concord grape juice concentrate and organic sugar and not corn syrup like most of the grape jelly you see on the shelves at regular supermarkets. You can obviously put this on a peanut butter sandwich, but you can also pair this with an aged cheddar or a manchego cheese, and even with homemade barbecue sauces or marinades for slow cooker recipes like on meatballs. This comes in a convenient squeeze bottle for $3.49. Medium green ripe pitted olives are also new this year. These are green manzanilla olives, which have a bolder profile and meatier texture, which gives it a more overt olive flavor that is buttery and briny. You get a 6-ounce jar with a flip top lid for $2.49. Peppercorn Passport has finally arrived at my store. This includes 3 different peppercorns, white, pink, and Telly Cherry Black. Each one comes in their own grinder, which is convenient. I don't really need this, but I have been forever on the hunt for white peppercorn, which is surprisingly hard to find at a normal supermarket. So for that alone, I'm going to get it for $7.99. 3 chilies for your consideration. This came out last year during the holidays, but my store finally just got them in also. This includes sweet paprika, triple smoked red chili pepper flakes, and ancho chili powder for $7.99. Dark russet kettle cooked potato chips are back after being gone for a few years. These taste a little burnt to me, but this would be great paired with the caramelized onion dip. These contain only 3 ingredients, but unfortunately one of them is canola oil, and this is $2.99 a bag. Sugared rice cracker hearts are new, so instead of the stars, which came out at the end of last year, they are now making these sugared rice crackers in the form of hearts for Valentine's Day, which is super cute. Each bag is filled with a 50-50 mix of white hearts and red hearts. The red hearts colors are from vegetable juice, and like these star-shaped crackers, these are also dipped in a light layer of soy sauce and honey, then sprinkled with coarse sugar crystals for a fun, slightly sparkly effect, and this is $1.99 per bag. The fan favorite Italian artisan heart-shaped pasta is back. These are just too cute. You can make a Valentine-themed meal from Trader Joe's with these cute heart-shaped pasta with a creamy vodka sauce or classic marinara sauce for $2.49. Just taking a quick look at the pre-made meal packets, there's yellow dal for $2.49, coconut chickpea curry for $2.49, and tikka vegetables, which include cashews and aromatic spices in a creamy tomato sauce. The vegetables include potatoes, carrots, green peas, onions, and corn. Add this to a bed of rice or have it with some naan for $2.49. Mochi cake mix is also back. This is a Hawaiian-inspired cake with a chewy mochi texture. Just add water, eggs, and butter. This is gluten-free and also kosher. This has a chewy, bouncy texture and tastes slightly coconutty and buttery. You could also substitute coconut milk that comes in a can instead of using water to get more of a tropical flavor. I'm hoping to give it a try this year for $3.99 a box. Moving on to the refrigerated section, there's new home-style Angus beef meatballs. This recipe starts with a base of tender, ground 100% Angus beef, to which they add a bit of panko breadcrumbs, along with onion and garlic puree, and a blend of aromatic herbs like basil and oregano, as well as grated Parmesan and Romano cheeses for some extra umami flavor. Cook them up in the oven or air fryer for 10 to 20 minutes, and these are $7.99. Clover Gouda. Fun little backstory on this Clover Gouda cheese. This is run by the Nyland Creamery, which is family owned and run on a 100-year-old estate in the Netherlands, where they make cheese the classic Dutch way with milk from their own 250 cows. These cows are well taken care of. They get soft cow mattresses, along with massage brushes, plenty of room to roam, and a diet of fresh grass and clover, which gives the cheese a hint of a flowery taste for $11.99 per pound. I haven't seen the Suja Organic Immunity Cherry Citrus before, so I think this is a new juice shot. This includes pineapple juice, apple juice, raspberry puree, ginger juice, turmeric juice, lemon, and ground black pepper for $2.49. Organic fruit punch juice beverage is new. This is made with a base of organic apple and white grape juice concentrates and sweetened only with organic natural fruit juice concentrates like strawberry and cranberry. Each serving is sweet, slightly tart, and contains 10 grams of sugar, which is 2 more grams than Honest drinks, by the way. You get 8 in a pack for $3.99. Also, the 100% mango juice made from Carabao mangoes is back in a 4-pack for $3.99. All the organic lemonades are here for $3.29, along with the country peach juice, which I'm always tempted to get for $4.79. There's a new Costa Rica Chiripo small lot coffee. This includes whole beans in medium roast, made with 100% Arabica beans that have a nutty, toasty flavor profile, and it's complemented by bright notes of citrus. You get a 12-ounce bag for $9.99. If you need a coffee to grab and go, there's the black cold brew coffee, also made with 100% Arabica coffee in an 8-ounce can. There's no cream in this, and it is $1.99. Spice whiskey came out during the holidays, but I'm only seeing it in my store now. This is made by an expert distiller out of Los Angeles who infuses each batch of their crisp, clean drinking bourbon with an aromatic blend of spices and seasonings like cinnamon, clove, caramel, cane sugar, molasses, ginger, nutmeg, and even black pepper. This is 60 proof or 30% alcohol per volume. You can make hot toddies or Irish coffees with this for $9.99. They still have everything but the bartender for the classic lime margarita in a 4-pack, and come in these 6.76 ounce cans and are 15% alcohol per volume, along with the Cosmopolitan. Both flavors are $9.99. There's also a barrel-aged stout. This is a black ale brewed with highly roasted malts and has notes of chocolate, toffee, and bourbon vanilla. This is aged 12 months in charred oak barrels, 11% alcohol per volume, and made in Wisconsin. You get 1 pint and 6 ounces for $6.99 a bottle. The Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream with Rose Oil is back. You can treat yourself or make this a Valentine's Day gift. It comes in a 3-ounce metal tube. I could definitely smell the rose scent, but it wasn't overpowering at all for $4.99. A Rose is the Rose scented candle is also back. You can light this and create a nice spa night at home for Valentine's Day for $3.99. The Crackling Citrus Green Tea Candle with Wooden Wick is also back. This has hints of lemon, rhubarb, rosewood, and green tea, and this is $9.99. Almond Vanilla Foaming Hand Soap is also back. The almond scent is very strong and a lot more forward than the vanilla, and this is $2.99. The Brazil Nut Body Trio is still here for $12.99, but they're going to come back with just the full-size version of the Brazil Nut Body Oil soon, so keep an eye out for that. And I had to share this because I couldn't believe that there was a markdown. The 12 Days of Scented Candles was reduced to $9.99. And there's also a new reusable bag with Cheese Adventures as the theme. This is a heavy-duty 100% cotton reusable bag with reinforced seams and mustard yellow colored handles that are long enough to hang on your shoulder. The outside is illustrated with charmingly cheesy artwork that's been drawn using simple lines and warm, vibrant colors. And this is $3.99. And then we can't forget about the Valentine's Day cards. Lots to choose from, and they are only 99 cents each. There are lots to choose from. Sometimes the cards are at the front of the store or tucked away in a corner or on a wall. And here's a sneak peek of the new items that will be arriving this week. There's a new whipped feta spread for $3.99, organic spaghetti triangoletti pasta for $1.99, 70% Peruvian cacao dark chocolate bar for $2.49, new sandwich rolls, cheesy bagels, soft pretzel twists, Korean style sauce, and handheld chicken pot pie, cinnamon sugar almonds, and dark chocolate bark with puffed quinoa and dried raspberries. That's it for shopping this week. Let's get into this week's Trader Joe's haul. Got some new goodies to try this haul. Always have to pick up some bananas and these sumo oranges, for which I already got into. These are such a good deal for $4.99 a bag, so I always grab a few bags when they're in season because the individual ones are $2.49 a piece. These are smaller in size though. I was surprised that the cornbread crisps were still around, so I grabbed one more bag before they're gone for the year. I haven't had bacon in a while and I wanted to have a breakfast sandwich, so I grabbed a box. Lately, since my schedule has been so busy, I've been having grilled dinners, so I thought this would come in handy to have with some olives and crackers and call it a night. Tofu, I never have it when I need it, so I like to always have this on hand for a quick protein option to usually throw into soups or sautés. Another quick meal option I am trying for the first time, grilled chicken, rice, and veggies meal. Hope this is good. Some carrots to snack on. And then I'm trying Trader Joe's meatballs for the first time. I was debating between these or the party size mini ones, but saw that these have better ingredients and just have beef in them. And the party size ones are mixed with beef and pork. Anyway, this will come in handy for a quick and convenient dinner. I tried egg wraps before from Costco, but never tried the Trader Joe's one. Also got another wrap for a quick meal option. I've tried chocolate covered honeycomb before, but never got it from Trader Joe's, so I wanted to give it a try. These are pretty good, but not as good as the ones I used to get from the candy bins, which were more airy. These are a bit more dense, but I love the crunch on these. Once it starts melting in your mouth, it does stick a little to your teeth, but I don't find myself grabbing for them as much as I thought I would, so I feel like this will sit in my pantry for a little while. I don't need granola, but I wanted to try the spiced cranberry granola, which is seasonal before it's gone since I love cranberries. I stopped buying the mini hold the cones because the cones get soft and chewy way too quickly, but I had to try the new strawberry ones. Before, it would take a day or two after you open them for the cones to start getting soft. But now the cones are already soft even when I first open it, which was the case for these cones also. I enjoyed them a lot though, and they tasted more like fresh strawberries with cream rather than a really creamy artificial strawberry. So there was a very slight tartness to it, which was a nice contrast with the sweetness from the dark chocolate. As with all the mini cones, at the end in the tip, they fill it with chocolate. And I've said many times before, I don't care for this because I rather have more ice cream in it, but I really enjoyed it. And if it weren't for the cones going so soft, this would probably be in regular rotation while they're in season. Also had to get the new peppercorn passport. I got this solely for the white peppercorns, which is extremely hard to find. I remember when I was growing up, a lot of restaurants and diners would just have white pepper on the table, and now you rarely see it. And it's surprisingly hard to find at regular supermarkets or grocery stores. So I picked one up. Another thing that I don't need, but it's so hard for me to pass up on a good sale, this was only $9.99 when they were selling it for triple the price during the holidays. I am not a big candy person because I prefer chocolate, but these are probably the only jelly beans I really like, and I treat myself once a year. They're bigger than most jelly beans. Texture-wise, they're soft and juicy and have the perfect chew because they have a plump shape to it. There's 4 different colors, a red, a speckled pink, a plain pink, and a white one, and the flavors are coconut, cherry, and the other 2 flavors I'm not quite sure. And finally, this is another score I made, the gingerbread cookie sheets. I tried them during the holidays and they were so good. I regretted not buying more at the time, but when I went back, they were gone. But they mysteriously reappeared at another store and were $1 off, and these were $1.99 each, so I grabbed 3 to enjoy for the rest of the winter. Okay, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give this a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and until the next video, ciao guys!